Hey guys, it's me, Aesops, the storyteller. So welcome to the Oak and Acorn Theatre, which I made back in 2019. I really should have used it a lot more in 2020, but I got slightly distracted with too many other things. I also have a wonderful outdoor set now. Some of you have seen the campfire that we used for some of our storytelling sessions. Well, I've got another set. But it's raining outside, and unfortunately this set is not very waterproof. It doesn't have a roof. Actually, it doesn't have walls. It doesn't have doors. It's just totally open, but it's got a beautiful view. So hopefully tomorrow we'll be, or maybe even later today, I'll be telling a story from outdoors. Now, the story I have for you today is a story I'm sure will resonate with many people that have found the last 2 years a real challenge. But we're not about to give up, are we? We're going to persevere and make things happen. And this story goes back to about 500 BC. A Greek slave by the name of Aesop, who was an incredible storyteller. And I'm sure you know him all too well. There was a crow flying in the air, desperately looking for something to drink. It was going, "Caw, caw," which means, "Where is there water? Where is water? I need water. I'm really thirsty." And down below, the crow spotted a jug that had been left by a human. And the crow was thinking, goodness me, maybe, just maybe, there's something in that jug. And it said, "Caw, caw," which means, "Let me go and see what's in that jug." So the crow came down and looked inside the jug, and it smiled, and it was really happy because it said, "Caw, caw," which means, "Oh goodness me, look inside that jug, there's water." So the crow tried to get its head down through the neck of the jug, and it was too small, and the crow was too big. Now the crow was a little bit frustrated, and it cried out, "Bah, bah," which means, "How am I going to get that water?" "Ah, I have a plan," said the crow. And it said, "Bah, bah," which I'm sure you know what that means. You can speak crow pretty well now. That means, "I have a cunning plan." And so the crow started to peck around on the ground looking for stones. And it picked up a stone and it dropped it into the jug. And you could hear the little splash of water. Bloop. And it dropped another and another and another. And the water was now displaced by the stone. And the water started to rise. And it rose up inside the jug, right to the very top, to the brim of the jug. And the crow was delighted. And you know how I know that the crow was delighted? Well, the crow cried out, "Bah, bah," which means, "I am delighted. I have beautiful water to drink." And the crow did that. It just started to drink up the water. And the crow was really happy. It was content it had got the water it wanted. And it was pleased. And it said, "Bah, bah," which means, "I am pleased to have found water," and flapped its wings and it flew off. And that is the Aesop fable of the crow and the pitcher. Now, with most fables have a moral, they have a meaning. Now, what do you think the moral of that story is? What is the message that Aesop was trying to convey to his listeners? Now, some would say, don't give up and you will succeed, or try again, or persevere. For me, it's out of necessity, you will do what is needed to make things happen. Right, I hope you enjoyed that story. A short little story today. There will be more. I promise you, I'm going to be telling a lot more stories, whether it's here in the Oak and Acorn Theatre, or outside around the campfire, or even in the new outdoor set. I'm going to try and not worry about editing the videos. I'm going to do them in one take. I'm not going to worry about fancy captions. Look at this. I mean, look at this. I got a fancy caption. Technology at its best, right? Andy Kopp's storyteller. Haha, that's me. Now, please tell your friends all about what I do. I could really do with you letting your friends and your families and anybody that's looking for a storyteller to come into a school or come do some work in charity or even come into a corporate environment, because guess what? I believe, and most storytellers will tell you this, that stories are not just for young people. Stories are for everyone, and stories are instinctive in us as human beings, and they make us laugh. Everyone has a story to tell. All it takes is one person to listen. All right, guys. Bye from me, Andy Kopp's the storyteller. Bye.